Hello, this is Scott Bacino, editor of Telecoms.com, and I'm delighted to be speaking to Mark from Safaricom. So, Mark, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the initiatives that your company's been involved in recently. I'm going to start by just asking, as a digital transformation leader in Africa, what is the most critical challenge Safaricom is currently facing in its business expansion, and what are its strategic development objectives?
Yeah, so Safaricom has been in existence for about 25 years right now. So originally started off as a telecommunications company and now looking to grow into a technology company. As part of our strategic growth, we've been looking to grow into the rest of Africa. We've started off with Ethiopia. What we have seen in terms of challenge is that there's a significant demand for our cost of service to come down because a lot of our user base are struggling to make ends meet. And so as we deliver on our digitization agenda and initiatives, we are trying to see how can we deliver products to the market that are more responsive to what we are seeing in terms of our customers, and also that is more pocket friendly. So that has been the drive that we are looking to get to. And Safaricom, we are both more around facilitating growth for our customers, transforming their lives, even as we try and make money for our business.
Okay, that makes lots of sense, and that's obviously, those are very central concepts to digital transformation for operators. There's one initiative I've been made aware of called Idea to Cash. Could you just elaborate on the operational framework of that joint project and detail its key achievements, please?
So Idea to Cash is a joint initiative between Safaricom and Huawei. What we've been working on is an AI initiative to make sure that we can onboard a lot of AI capability onto our Convergent Billing platform. And this is strategically in what we are looking to do for our customers in terms of transforming their lives. So we got together with Huawei post upgrade of our core billing platform called R23. We then set out to deliver 5 initiatives, specifically looking at products from design all the way to delivery. And we came up with about 3 key areas that we felt needed to make a shift. On design, we have smart offer design. Smart offer design, we have smart configuration, and then we also have smart offer recommendation. So the word smart here depicts the AI capability that we're introducing onto the platform. So from product design, we expect that our design teams, marketing and both product owners will be able to use native language to be able to command the platform to generate capabilities that can be used in our product delivery. And then as we go into configuration, because we've also used a lot of technology people to deliver products, elongating the time to market. So we are enabling our tech teams through AI chat to be able to generate a configuration file that is more accurate, because it does comparisons of previous products that have already been put in the system, what's happening in the industry, as well as what the business needs. And then that is then used to deliver a solution. So for us, this has made a significant difference in both product design and configuration. So I would say the time has reduced by almost 90% in terms of the time taken to deliver products to the market.
Well, you may have covered this already, but there's talk of the time to market, which is quite a big achievement. Are there any more sort of precise mechanisms you can specify that have enabled that acceleration, and specifically how AI has played a role in those?
Yeah, so we run an agile organization. So we have technology experts embedded in the business. But even with this, originally we were able to reduce delivery times to sprints. The fastest we've seen in terms of output of products has been about 1 month on average. But we see a lot of our product delivery taking in some cases up to 4 months. So one of the benefits we expect to get from AI is reducing the product delivery time from 1 month down to a couple of days. So this is quite significant because when you think about responding to market needs, by the time we are delivering products in the market in the month that I've talked about, sometimes a lot of those needs have changed or the market has moved on to something else. So this has been working against us, and also for our customers, they're not getting the value that they expect from us. So by using AI in the process of product delivery, then we are able to then reduce the execution time of product design and configuration. And we have other initiatives that are supporting us in terms of reducing the time to test and deploy the solutions as well. And that allows us to go to market quicker. That means we are more responsive to our customer needs, but also we are able to turn around quickly some of our business requirements that come to our table.
Okay, well, that's a really major achievement, and yes, speed to market is obviously critical, and it's interesting to see how much AI is enabling that. So, talking about the market, how has it responded to new offers that have been released via this idea to cash process? Do you have specific data points that can demonstrate either or enhanced customer value or reduced operating costs?
If I talk about data points, one of the things we've been looking at is the conversion rates, because when you deliver a product to market or when you do an outbound CVM campaign, the experience that you'll be looking at is how many of your customers have responded to that campaign. And so we've seen that with a lot more personified campaigns, then the conversion rates have significantly increased. So on a particular product, in some cases, depending on need, we're able to push up to 100%. So it's still, the percentage conversion is still product dependent, but we've seen a significant rise in the conversion rates for products. We've also seen a reduction in cases where customers then complain around some of the services that we used to offer. If I could give you a specific example, Scott, we had an offer where you, for example, buy a 1 GB bundle for 1 hour. But depending on your location, maybe you have some network challenges and you run out of the hour before you're able to consume the bundle. And so with the capability we are calling validity extender, we are able to then extend that time because we have those data points. We can see you've not completely used your 1 GB. We automatically extend the time for you, and that allows you to have a better experience. That has reduced calls to us by about 70% relating to time-bound data bundles that we have in the market. So we've seen a change both in the customer experience, but also from a perspective of conversion rate, which then adds value to the business and increases our ARPU when we look at the revenue side of it.
Yeah, that all makes sense. And on top of that, obviously, you're anticipating and reducing the frequency of pain points that might lead to churn or some other kind of friction. So that all sounds very positive. So building on all that success, what is the strategic blueprint for evolving this initiative?
So right now, I think there's still a bit of excitement on the solution. So we are trying to we're looking at scaling it across nearly all our product teams. We've been testing this out with our mobile data and our voice voice growth teams, but we're looking to scale this out across all our product teams. So that's our initial phase of evolution for this. But beyond that, we're looking at enabling AI across all our operations. So we started this off in our billing platform operations, so what you'd typically call AI ops. Then we moved now to product development and delivery. And then that is expected to then cut across all our product solutions. And beyond that, to the point where we'll be able to do end-to-end configuration using AI. So Idea to Cash offers us that opportunity. And for me, one of the benefits I see as the head of the department is that we can then repurpose some of our team members to do other elements of work that were suffering resource or capacity gaps, and allow the business to drive their own destiny in terms of product development, which is something that currently we've committed a lot of resourcing. So there's an efficiency benefit to it, but also there's a lot of opportunity to bring both commercially and from a perspective of customer experience.
Yes, that seems clear. Just to finish off, this seems to have gone so well. I'm wondering if you think that if there's significant learning value for other operators globally in terms of transferable elements and replication and that sort of thing.
Yeah, so it's to be honest, it's not been easy because there are certain elements in the program that we had to get right. So one of the things is on data readiness, because we have seen that depending on the data that you have, then the AI may not work or operate in the way that you expect it. So we've had to work with our data teams, introduce a lot of data governance, make sure we have clean data that we're introducing into the training models. And then we've seen that collaboration has been a key point of this. So we have collaborated quite a bit with the business teams. Initially, this came through as an idea between Safaricom technical teams and Huawei technical teams. And then we had to onboard the business teams so that we get their feedback on what are the pain points that they see in product design and product configuration, and how can we support that. So that input was then put back into the platform, and at some point, this program was purely being run from product owners who sit in the business, and it was no longer a technical delivery. My view is that make sure you have a cross-functional teams available to deliver and execute on this. The data has to be on point, and then you must have executive sponsorship. From a technology standpoint, of course, having the right partner technically, and for us, that was Huawei, I think also helps because then they have experience from other areas of the market that we can then reuse in our market to deliver for our business.
Okay, that's great. Well, I'll just finish off by congratulating you, Safaricom, and Huawei on this successful initiative. And thank you very much for speaking to me.
Thank you, Scott. It was a real pleasure.